Mike, so I would love to ask you a question about the event that I agreed to do with you. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so I just love what we do. So again, on April 23rd, you have graciously agreed to be a part of an event where I'm bringing three of the best real estate agents and brokers that I know. And the reason we're doing this is I think there is, I don't know, a lot of stress maybe sometimes between investors and agents. It should be a symbiotic relationship, but both sides maybe don't appreciate the other side. Maybe there's some miscommunication. Also, I think there's a lot of agents that could look at what you've done becoming a top 1% agent, like how'd you do it? So in reality, I've opened up my Rolodex to three rock stars. You're going to kick us off at 8 a.m. And the good news, Beth, no PowerPoint.
Okay.
You're
Yay.
good. Yay. I don't have to prepare anything. Yay.
I love
Uh,
to just do conversational back and forth, answer questions, way better than just pointing at a slide. And I think other people like that too. I know I do when I'm in the audience.
Yeah, so it's going to be very much like the event we did in Fresno together.
Yeah.
There's 100 people. That's the max the technology will have.
Okay.
That they're going to come and they're going. This is, I'm going to introduce you. Maybe have a couple of softball questions, but 55 minutes of the audience asking you questions, and it could. The beauty of Beth Traverso. Not only your top 1% agent today, not only your investor today, not only are you doing seller financing, but you start with house hacking
Oh, yeah.
long before you were in the
Mhm.
business. And so there's a lot of things that people can ask you. And I look forward to seeing where the conversation goes.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of background. I've been a real estate agent for 25 years. So through all
How can
sorts
that
of
be possible? You have to be 18 to be registered. Come on, that's
well,
not
labor
possible.
laws were different back then. Let's just say no. But
I kid. I'm
oh,
sorry.
I did start pretty young, but I'm probably also older than maybe you might think. But anyway, I've been doing it for 25 years, and man, so much has changed since then. So it takes a lot of learning and pivoting to maintain through all that time. And then same with my investor journey started a little bit after that. So um being an investor for decades too, just like you have, you learn a lot. And then me being wearing both hats, investor and agent, I can see how both have evolved over time. And it's always, all the different markets and circumstances that we've had over the years, they've all required different strategies, and just I think overall just kind of a sense of resilience. The most successful investors and agents I know are always just like, okay, what do we got to do now? This curveball
Yeah.
happened. It's never an option to give up. You just figure like, how am I going to climb over that boulder to get to the
Mhm.
next one? And most people will fall behind, but the ones that keep going are the ones that are going to thrive
Yeah.
over time.
And this is going to be both of us because we have about the same years doing this. This is really going to be our third big recession,
Hmm.
right? There was the dot-com one, there was the Great Recession, and we have this one, which I think will be pretty painful for a lot of people who aren't prepared. But for the folks that do the work, whether you're an investor or an agent, you will come out of this stronger.
Yeah.
Good times last decades, bad times last years. And the people that just buckle down, get around the right people, and just do the work, right? Climb
Right.
over the boulder, get around it, blow up the boulder, whatever it is,
Hmm.
are going to win. And people are going to come and ask you questions.
Yeah.
And we're just going to see where it
Bring
goes.
them. I love it. Yeah. So I know, yeah, like back in the 2008, 9, 10, like there was agents that learned how to navigate short sales were the ones that thrived. And it's like, it was a huge pain and such an ordeal to get through
Oh,
that. But if you want to do a transaction, that's what was working at that time. And you have to be ready to work hard. And, same for investors. And a lot of people out there that just thought they could push the easy button and be a real estate investor because they saw, I don't know, something on TikTok or whatever, and
yeah.
those are the ones that are going to fall away. So, but the ones that are studying and doing the work and learning and growing and networking and doing all the things that you and the people in the one rental at a time community encourage and foster, that those are the ones that are going to be resilient through this. And
Mhm.
this is a great opportunity. I look forward to these times. I don't, once you go through it enough, you realize you
Yeah.
can survive it, and it's nothing to fear. Fear just stops people from doing anything, which is the worst thing you can do is nothing at all. So
Yeah, this is kind of how I summarize recessions. The first time you go through one, in my opinion, you learn, you survive it. The second one, if you take action on what you learned the first time, you could really thrive.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm excited. I mean, and I know
Yeah.
that probably doesn't sit well with a lot of viewers, but if you watch my channel, you know that I've been preparing for this for 9 months,
Yeah.
and I'm excited for what's coming. So if
Right.
this is your first recession, I hope you get 5 of them. I hope you live through 5.
Mm-hmm.
It means you lived a long time. And yeah, get around people who've done it, been there before. You're going to get a chance to ask Beth, Jason, and Ty questions for 3 hours on the 23rd for $47. We're going to record the session and give it to you after. I don't know why people don't come. To get an hour of your time, I would guess is not $47, let alone Jason and Ty on top of that. It's pretty
Oh
wild.
man, I'm gonna hang out for the other 2 hours and see what those guys have to say. I want to hear what they got to say too.
Yeah,
So,
Jason's the best in
mhm.
Fresno, and Ty was actually at the event with you
Yeah,
in
I haven't
Fresno.
met
So
him. Yeah,
yeah, so it's going
awesome.
to be a lot of fun. I
Hmm.
love this. This is what I'm trying to do. One of the things I'm trying to do is open my Rolodex to people that are really movers and shakers, and just try to help more and more people realize the recession that coming. I don't know if scared is the right word, but if you understand it's natural, real
Yeah,
wealth. I mean, I don't know about you, but I am a lot better off because of a recession than I would be if we didn't have one.
right. And I can talk about some of the things I wish I did that I didn't do last time because I can tell you there was a lot of things that if I only knew more then, I could have I mean, I've done great, but I could have done that much
Even
better if
better.
I had
Right.
just had better tools and a better network back at that time. So I'm learning too, but I have
Absolutely.
gotten through it and thrived, and I'm happy to share. I'm always happy to share my knowledge with
Yeah.
anybody that can benefit. So
It's funny
I'm
you bring that up because another thing that I'm doing is I'm spending thousands of dollars to go to an event in Vegas coming up because I want to get better. We
yeah,
never stop learning. We are both doing just fine,
yeah.
but we're not done. We are not done.
Yeah, the top people
And
I
yeah,
know, anybody who's excelling in their field, is always they budget money to invest
yep.
in their own self-improvement and never question the value of it. Like if you go to that event, I'm sure you'll easily
Oh,
get one
10.
nugget worth 10
Yeah,
times your
10x. Yeah.
cost of admission.
Yeah.
So,
I'm hoping for 100 times. I'm a greedy son of
yeah.
a gun.
Yeah, right. Good for that. Go big.
Go
Yeah.
big. Yeah.
And
So
if you go
again, if you want
there
to,
expecting to get that, you will get it. So,
absolutely. I
mhm,
expect to get relationships, ideas.
mhm.
I don't swing small.
No.
No, I don't swing small. So, folks, you want to be at this event, $47. Only 100 people can come and join. And if somebody doesn't ask Beth what she would do different, you're not
Yeah.
paying attention. I'm just going to let that hang there because somebody needs to ask that question at the event so we
I
get it
thought about
recorded.
answering it now, but like, nope, I'm gonna wait,
Nope.
saving it for the
Tease.
event.
Yeah, tease
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
All right, Beth. Well, take care of yourself. Thank you for doing that
All right.
again. You
Can't
were so
wait.
gracious to give us an hour on Sunday, the 23rd. Thank you so much.
So looking forward to it. Thank you.